I'm Shay and welcome back to my channel, Books with Shay. So, why must you be this way? So today, things are going to be done in a little bit of a different order. I am about to head out to pick my sister up from work again, and she's going to come and hang out over here today. And so I am going to go ahead and open my book for the day because I finished A Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow, and I kind of had a chill, relaxing day and didn't read anything. And so I want to start on whatever I'm going to be reading tomorrow because, as you can see, this is massive. My guess for this, it's hardcover, tall and thick. So of course I think this is adult fantasy, and this looks like the longest thing we will have tried to read so far. Sorry about this lighting, it's not the best, but it'll just be for this one shot. So let's go ahead and unbox today's book so I can start listening to it, and then we will jump into the rest of the vlog. So we ran out of the other paper, so now we have one that has to be ripped while opening, but I'm still of course going to try to do it without ripping it. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I feel like I can't put it in for copy. Oh no. I feel like I definitely can't put it in because of copyright reasons, but if you guys are watching TikTok right now, the Oh No song on TikTok is what played in my head just now. It's not, oh Lord Jesus. It is not that I didn't want this book, because I did want it, but for anybody who has read this book, you will understand why I said oh no. I got The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. Oh my goodness. I have heard people take months to read this. I've heard it's dense and difficult to get through because the world building is so involved. This is definitely adult fantasy. It's on my TBR. It's something I have really wanted to read, but I'm going to try to complete The Way of Kings in 24 hours. Oh no. How long did it take you to read The Way of Kings, LT? He says at least a month, and LT is somebody like me who knocks out a book in a day. So, okay. I'm going to try for the sake of the vlog, but like, y'all, I have fear. I have real fear. So I'm gonna look up how long of a listen this is, because obviously I'm gonna have to like audiobook it and read it physically and do everything I can to get through it. But this is an interesting opening to this vlog, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I got a suggestion from somebody that we should try playing quarantine games in the vlog. And so the first quarantine game that we are going to play today is the random word generator game, because I felt like it most fit my channel. And so each of us have a random book. Everyone show your book. I've got A Study in Charlotte. Andy has One Day in December, House of Salt and Sorrow, and Bird of Clay. And I'm going to generate a random word using randomwordgenerator.com. And the first person to find the word wins, and then they get the point for today's quarantine game. And as the days go on, we'll see who is the champion. So I guess this is like the Books with Shay Vlogmas Games 2020. Okay. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna put this in the center so that I don't see before anybody else.
I mean, it is pointed even.
I'm gonna, is everybody happy with the sideways word? Okay, let's generate a random word. Image. It was really hard. Okay, so that was really difficult. Nobody found their word, so we're gonna rotate the book, so pass it counterclockwise, so that nobody, in case you like have found a word that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so round one, no one won. Round two, the word is smooth.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. On TikTok, it was smooth. It was very quickly. And by the way, I don't think I introduced anybody. So you guys know LT. Next to him is Mom. Next to me is Andy, my little sister. So We're gonna try again. Hopefully we get a better word this time. Pass your what? In case you know where something, like you found a word that comes up. Trance. Hold on, we don't. There's no, these are rough words. Rough. Pass. Okay, so I think this is the last pass that we have before Facebook. So if this doesn't work, we're gonna default to the whipped cream game. So
Give me bridge. Come on, bridge.
okay, so we've tried so many rounds of this, it is not working. This has been going for 12 minutes and 30 seconds. This is gonna be the time. Our word is no. Well, it has to be a word that will be in it. Sacred? You think no? I'm just trying to find one. The domestic, minor, morning. Go. Good morning, got it. It's here. Can you guys see it? It says good morning. So my strategy for that round was that normally when a chapter changes, it's a marker of a passing of time. So I was like at the beginning of every chapter, check for morning, and I made it to chapter 4 before I found it. So if you're playing this game with your family and you get the word morning, check for chapter. It's not cheating, it's a strategy. So there are strategic ways to find words in books. Being a book nerd serves me well. And House of Salt and Sorrow. Picked this up today by Aaron A. Craig. Anyway.
You haven't even read that one.
I don't know if it's good or not. Okay, so now I feel like we should play the whipped cream game. And those will be our 2 games for the day.
We just needed one.
I think we should do one more. Are you willing to do the whipped cream game?
What is the whipped cream game? It sounds messy.
It very.
It's not gonna be
It's
messy. Okay, Andy's gonna go first. If you haven't seen the whipped cream game, it's where whipped cream is squirted on someone's hand and then they try to slap it and catch it in their mouth. Andy will demonstrate for us. Yeah, I think so.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow felt I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I've been trying to tell you in every way, but now I'll get it done. I'm not gonna wait and right around the mistletoe. I'm gonna let my feelings show. Always got you on my mind, but I know
Of course, as with every day, I started over here looking for the bear because I thought it would be in this tree. And I turned around to ask LT if he would ever hide it in the tree. And look what was staring back at me. Yay, I found a bear. Come on, little guy. Now, even though I feel like there are 8 things I want to say like while I unwrap this bear, LT said all of them in yesterday's video, and so I feel like I can't just say those things because I'm going to become a laughing stock.
It's not a laughing stock.
Will you open this
They're
for
the
me?
reasons why we love you.
Whatever. Oh yeah, so impressive. Oh, it was actually really impressive.
Oh, was it impressive? Oh yeah, so impressive.
Cheers. Dink it and sink it.
So impressive.
You're so so weird.
You're so weird.
You're weirder. You're cute. You single? Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, just only for you.
Good answer, good answer. We're about to sign off for the night, as you know by the fact that a bear was just eaten. But for those of you that do not know about Way of Kings, so they say when you start with Sanderson, that is not where you start. Number one, this is my first Sanderson ever. Number two, it took LT a month to read, which you guys heard earlier. I have never seen anybody do it in 24 hours. But that's my goal. It's supposedly really dense, so I'm nervous. I started the audiobook. I listened to about 4 hours of it and only got 100 pages into the 1,000 pages. So tomorrow is going to be a journey, if you will. I did also want to say about Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow. I finished that. I really loved it. I told you guys all the things I loved about it in yesterday's vlog. So if you haven't watched that one, go back and catch up there. But the Latin flair and the tea undercurrent, and it was fluffy, but it still had a little bit of density to it. And why does a dog need to drink every time we do this? For what it was, for a YA contemporary, I rated it 3.75, 4 stars in there somewhere. So if you haven't picked it up and you like YA contemporary, I would jump on it. Last thing before we leave, somebody named it LT's Thriller Corner. You were gonna talk about the Silent Patient.
Silent Patient.
Silent Patient. What did you rate it?
It was 3.5 stars.
So same thing about that I rated this last one.
Like my go-to mediocre.
3.5 is high for mediocre.
Thriller. I mean, it's good writing. But the thing I want out of a thriller is to like not be able to guess the twist at the end, and I guessed the twist at the end of that one like halfway through.
So how many stars does it take off if you guess the twist? Like automatically it loses a star.
2 probably.
Like, yeah, so 1.5 to 2 stars. So if he can guess the twist, automatically takes it down. So if that's not a big deal for you, then know that
it was written well. Like it was a good book. What I want from thriller specifically is for it to really get me.
What's your favorite thriller you've ever read?
I don't know that I've
found the one yet.
I feel like I like thrillers conceptually, but I haven't found one that I'm like, ooh, that was so good, you know?
Yeah. Would you say that you like this one more or less than When No One's Watching?
It was more of a thriller, I guess. So I guess I would say I like it more, but I feel like there was more substance to When No One's Watching. I feel like there was a message to When No One's Watching. I don't feel like there was really a message.
Yeah. Okay, so there's your Thriller Minute with LT, or LT's Thriller Corner, or whatever. And so, would you recommend it?
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all want this. So he would recommend it if you want to pick it up. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Naked angels in the sand, you had me. Doesn't matter.